Welcome back. This is the second in a series of videos on the UDOIT inspection tool. As a reminder, I'm going to click on UDOIT Cloud, and UDOIT is going to run a scan of my entire Canvas course again. I'm going to pause while it does that. You can see that the course scan is now complete. I will click Continue, and again, now we're back to the home page. As we discussed in the first video, I can then choose different ways to get started. I'm going to select, just for the sake of illustration, the errors only and click Get Started. That's going to then take me into the UFIXIT tool, and you note I can bounce back and forth between those by clicking on the tabs. I can then choose any of these issues and click on it, and it will open up a little window that shows me what the error is. In this case, alternative text needs to be available for this particular image, and I don't have it. So rather than having to go into the page to fix it, I can simply type in alternative text right here. You can see that I've now given an alternative text tag for this particular image. I can then click Save. And you'll see it is successfully saved. The issue has been fixed, and then I can click on to the next issue. Again, I have no alternative text, so I can do the same thing. So I have updated some of my alt text tabs, and I've continued to click next issue, and now I've gotten to one that's a little bit more difficult. In this case, you can see that the closed captions on this video were generated by YouTube or by Canvas Studio, and there's really not a way that I can fix that from within the UDOIT tool. So what I would need to do is to go in and download the video, get the captions done on it correctly, and when I'm finished, let's imagine that I've done that, I can then click Mark as Resolved. I'm going to unmark that so that I can actually come back to it and do it a little bit later. And then, as you can see, as I click through this, many of the issues are related to the closed captioning. And for each one of those, I will need to make sure that the captions are done correctly, mark them as resolved. Now we can get to link has nondescript name. And in this case, this is a template page, and we want for professors to come in here and add their own information. But I can simply add in here my correct link text. You can see instead of mail to devin.fisher@lr.edu, now there's actually text that a screen reader can make sense of. And I can save and move on to the next issue. And we could continue on through all of these. Each one of your errors will have a description of what the error is. UDOIT will notify you if you cannot update it in UDOIT. You'll have to go into the page, as is the case here. It's telling me that this page is too long. In this case, I'm going to mark as resolved. That's the course syllabus, and I actually can't break that up into separate files. And I would just continue to go. And you can see issue 9 of 86 has been resolved. When I close this, I can now come back to my home page, and I can see I have fixed 3 issues. I've manually resolved 1, and the count goes down. That's the basics on how to use the UFIXIT tool to address issues. Again, we've not addressed every type of error that you might run into. One final thing that I will show you is that you can click on Filter from this page to look at particular types of things, similar to the way that you could on the home page. In the third and final video of our series, we will look at the Review Files tool and what you can do with that one.